guys, welcome back to CJ's Keto Kitchen. If you are looking for home-style recipes made ketogenic, then you've come to the right channel. Tonight we are having a Keto Kwik Cooking episode, and I'm going to show you how to make homemade sugar-free cranberry sauce. So let's get started. So you are going to need 12 ounces of fresh cranberries. And that is generally how they are packaged in the grocery store. It is difficult to see the inside of the bag, so you definitely want to rinse them and sort them to make sure that you don't have any undesirable cranberries in there before you begin. So I'm just going to put my fresh cranberries into my medium saucepan. You need 1 cup of water. You need 1 cup of brown sugar alternative sweetener. If you do not have brown sweetener, you can use white sweetener. I just happen to prefer the taste that this provides. I'm going to be adding a pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt. Because we are having a sweet and tart dish here, I like having just a little bit of salt to help bring out those flavors. So the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to add some flavors to my cranberry sauce. I really enjoy the flavors of orange with my cranberry sauce. And in fact, on the bag of cranberries, it suggests using the flavors of orange. So that's what I'm going to be doing here in a couple of different ways. So I'm going to be zesting, and I'm also going to be juicing a little bit of fresh orange. Now I have done 2 different types of zest because I like playing with kitchen tools, but you don't have to do that. So here I have longer strips of zest, and that is done using this particular zester. And you simply just hold the orange, and then you just, I like to put it down on the counter actually, and then you just run it down there, and it provides longer strips. So it's a little longer than traditional zest. And then if you just want to zest, I recommend a microplane. We always have one linked in our Amazon favorites, and I really do enjoy this brand. And when you zest, you want to make sure that you're only getting the colored part of your fruit, because the white part can be bitter. That is the pith. Okay, so here is my orange zest, and I'm going to put both of my zests into the saucepan. So I'm just going to add both of my zests to my saucepan. After you have zested your fruit is the best time to cut it and then get the juice from it. I'm just going to be using my juicer for this. And I like this one because it catches the seeds for me. I have 2 more ingredients that I'm going to be putting in, and then we will start our cranberries cooking. So although I did put some zest and juice in here, I do like a little bit of orange oil. This is completely optional. I'm going to be using the Loran's, and I'm just going to put in a couple of drops. But as I stated before, it is personal preference. Now the final ingredient that I'm going to be adding into my cranberries before we start cooking them is a little bit of allspice. And contrary to the name, it is not a blend of all spices. It is actually a berry on its own. It definitely smells like the holidays to me. It is a very pungent spice though, so I'm only going to be putting in a bit of it. So I'm going to stir this just a bit. And I'm going to bring my burner to a medium-high heat. So your cranberries will start popping or bursting open, and that's how you know that they are getting sufficiently cooked. And everyone likes their cranberry sauce to a certain degree, so definitely go based by your preferences. I like mine cooked a little bit longer than maybe some people do because I like it to get really thick. So I would say between 10 and 15 minutes of cooking time. But you can hear it popping if you get close to it. It's like popcorn. So my cranberry sauce is ready, and you can see that it is very soft, but it's still chunky, and that's what I really enjoy about fresh versus something that you could possibly slide out of a can. So it does have texture, but it is very soft, and it will of course thicken even more as it cools. But I'm going to go ahead and place mine in the serving dish. Okay, so I'm going to place mine in my serving dish, and it's still warm. It smells really yummy. Get all your juices out. Okay, so fresh cranberry sauce will keep in the refrigerator for about 10 days, and you can freeze it for up to 3 months. So there is our homemade, fresh, sugar-free cranberry sauce.